So children, come to hear what we had discussed in the first video is here in this paragraph. First of all, here they are saying that living organisms are also made up of various elements and compound. But there is a difference of living organism to non-living organism, that earth crust is also made up of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. But the amount of carbon and hydrogen is more in the living organism. Now it comes, how can we analyze? So we are to take a living piece, that is vegetable piece, or you can say the liver as animal tissue. Then it will be grinded, and it will be grinded in the trichloroacetic acid. Then it will be strained, and then the filtrate and the retentant will be formed. In the filtrate the acid soluble fraction is there, in the retentant the acid insoluble fraction is there. Now it comes here that in the acid soluble substance various organic compound will be there. Those organic compound can be separated with the help of various, can be isolated and purifies with the help of various chemical analytic techniques. Now it is here that all the carbon compounds that we get from living tissue are called as biomolecules. Now in this various inorganic elements are also there. So first of all, again we will take leaf or liver, and then we will weight it. It will be a weight. Then it will be dry, and again it will be weight, that it will be called as dry weight. Then it will be burnt or then it will be heated or burnt. Then carbon dioxide will be formed, so that all carbon will get oxidized and in the form of carbon dioxide. What is left in the ash part, that is element like calcium, magnesium, inorganic compound like sulfate, phosphates. By elemental analysis we can see that living organisms are actually mainly composed of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, chlorine and all other elements. Okay, after that we will be discussing in the next part that in the living organism various groups of functional groups are also present, like aldehyde, ketones, aromatic compounds, but main are nucleotide bases, fatty acids and amino acids. So in tomorrow's lecture we will be discussing about amino acid, nucleotides and fatty acids. Thank you.